Hello, Business 493 students. This is Professor Hassey. It's Monday, April 27th, and this is our midweek or mid-class lecture and also introduction to this Friday, May 1st class. And I see by posting in Blackboard, many of you have posted the assignment number 3. There's still a couple of students remaining to post. They got some extensions, and I'll probably get those within a day or so, and I'll have your grades posted by probably Thursday so you can see how you're doing. As you can see, before the start of this video, we have what we're going to be trying to accomplish this week, and we're going to be talking about chapter 5 and 6 in our textbook, planning in retirement, college, planning for long-term financial growth, and also insurance, life insurance, health insurance, asset insurance, like auto, house. We're going to be talking about insurance this week also on Friday. So chapters 5 and 6. Also this Friday we'll talk about your paper topics, which will be due May 15th. That's the last grade of our course in addition to class participation. I will be listing on Thursday in the discussion board the list of possible paper topics for you to choose from, or if you do not like any of those topics, you can pick your own once I approve it. In the discussion forum, I'm going to have a couple of questions for you in relationship to what topic you would like and why, and also a couple other related questions about the course, the online nature of our course, and that sort of thing, as we come to the conclusion in the last couple of weeks of our 493 class. But before we conclude our little video this morning or this afternoon, I'd like you to watch this video about retirement planning.
Meet Bob. Bob is a newly employed college graduate with the urge to invest. Bob has just finished our first 2 videos, Why Invest and How to Invest, so he understands how he can easily and effectively invest his money through a robo-advisor. While Bob is proud of this newfound knowledge, one obstacle remains in his path: alphabet soup. Every day, Bob is confronted by a terrifying array of terms: 401k, IRA, the list goes on and on. Luckily for Bob, we've got him covered. Let's start with the most basic, 401ks and 403bs. These are tax advantage investment accounts designed for retirement and offered by either a for-profit employer, in the case of a 401k, or a nonprofit or government employer, in the case of a 403b. In either case, both accounts are virtually identical and come in 2 forms, traditional or Roth. So what's the difference? Well, with a traditional 401k, the money you put in is pre-tax and then only taxed when withdrawn at retirement, while with a Roth 401k, it's the opposite. So which one should you choose? Well, as the math turns out, Roth 401ks are perfect for most people, especially for those in a low to moderate tax bracket, like 25% or below. In contrast, traditional 401ks are generally better for those in a higher tax bracket. In either case, your employer may match your contributions up to a certain amount, like 5% of your total salary. Sounds pretty great, right? After all, free money and tax advantage growth. What's not to love? Well, a few things. 1. As of 2016, your contributions are limited to up to $18,000 per year. 2. Not only will your employer restrict you to a specified list of funds, you'll also have to pick them yourself, which can be a real challenge. However, you can avoid this, either by using our recommended robo-advisor to manage your 401k, or by manually selecting what's called a life cycle or target date fund, which operates much like the robo-advisors we've described in our previous video, just with less flexibility and personalization. 3. And here's the real kicker. You generally can't cash out of your current 401k unless you meet a hardship exemption, like excessive medical expenses. Plus, even if you do meet them, you'll still generally have to pay a 10% penalty plus taxes on money withdrawn before age 59 and a half. So that's 401ks. Let's move on to the next account, IRAs. IRAs come in the same 2 forms as 401ks, traditional and Roth, and for the most part, they have the same tax advantages, withdrawal rules, and selection criteria. Roth favors those in low to moderate tax brackets, like 25% or below, while traditional favors those in higher ones. However, there's a few differences between IRAs and 401ks to be aware of. 1. Your contributions to an IRA are more limited, currently only $5,500 per year across both traditional and Roth accounts. 2. You're barred from contributing to a Roth IRA at certain high income thresholds. 3. If you're a small business owner or freelancer, you can also open a SEP IRA, which operates just like a traditional IRA, just with a much higher contribution limit. 4. Unlike a 401k, almost every brokerage firm, including robo-advisors, will allow you to open an IRA and select whatever fund you want. This is incredibly useful, especially if your 401k has costly or undesirable options. Plus, withdrawing money is also easier in an IRA, as you don't need a hardship exemption. Though, if you're below age 59 and a half, you'll still have to pay the 10% fee and taxes. So that's IRAs. So how do you choose between them and a 401k? Well, we have a simple rule of thumb. First, contribute to your 401k until you hit maximum matching, then max out your IRA, and then finally, return to max out your 401k. Of course, for most people, this is unrealistic, especially considering we only recommend you invest 10 to 15% of your paycheck for retirement. However, for educational purposes, let's say you've maxed out both. What do you do then? Well, you can then put the remainder of your investing money into any taxable account offered by any brokerage firm, including robo-advisors. While these accounts lack tax advantages, they also have zero limitations on contribution size and withdrawals, making them a great home for the rest of your investable money. Finally, a bit of housekeeping. Whenever you change jobs, you start a new 401k with your new employer and leave the old one behind. Whatever you do, don't cash out of the old one. Instead, roll it over into a matching traditional or Roth IRA. This will allow you to consolidate your funds and lower your fees while avoiding any tax or withdrawal penalties. And don't worry, robo-advisors make this process a breeze. Congratulations, you have finished the Investing Basics curriculum. If you want to see great robo-advisors or stockbrokers, or just more educational content, be sure to check out our website.
Okay, as you can see, this video was somewhat a little bit of an advertisement for these robo-advisors, but it gives you the basic definitions of these retirement investments, and naturally it was dated 2016. Many of the contribution levels and the tax adjustments have been changed, and I'll update that on Friday in our class. But those are good definitions of types of retirements, 401ks, 403bs, and IRAs that are available. Then we will be discussing this, and it's also discussed in your chapter 5 in your textbook. So that's where we stand heading into Friday. We will have your grades posted by Thursday. You'll have your paper topics available to review in a discussion forum that I'd like you to participate in over the weekend. So that's where we stand. Look forward to seeing you all on Friday at 6 o'clock. Hope you're all well and handling this quarantine as we're in week 7 now. Ooh. So we'll see you all on Friday, everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.